No, my hair messed up. I get it, people. I know I look crazy. I know I look vagrant. Like I'm without shelter. Got it. But sometimes you gotta let that hair grow out buck wild. So the next time you get a cut, it be some waves underneath there randomly. Black people know what I'm talking about. When you let your hair grow out, you kind of gotta let it get a little bit nappy. Some random way, it be waves underneath the naps. And that's kind of what I'm trying to wait on. And also, I'm 37. I'm really blessed to have a full lining with all the extras. So I gotta let my hair grow out to make sure my lining is crispy. All right, but I wanted to wrap you guys real quick. This is something that I feel like, as a fighter, sometimes our fans don't know. I want to give you guys proper fan etiquette. Okay? Now, some of you guys are going to get mad, but I would rather be real with you. That's loud. I'd rather be real with you guys and let you guys know, as a fighter, the things that kind of rub us the wrong way, and also the things that we actually really appreciate it. First thing is, when you guys want to take a picture with us, okay? There's a few times where it may be inappropriate to ask for a picture. Not very many times. You'd be surprised. And I'm not finna sit here and tell you all the times you shouldn't ask for a picture. If I'm at the urinal stall and I'm holding my penis, I'm urinating, probably not a good time to ask for a picture. You can wait. Right till we leave. Let me wash my hands first. And let you wash your damn hands. And then it's all day. Let's get a picture. It's kind of weird taking a picture in the bathroom because there's other people in there using the restroom and they may not want to be in your photograph. That's number one. That's probably the worst time. Also, just as much as you guys are fans of us and fighting, we appreciate you guys because, truth be told, this sport won't be shit without you guys. I mean, we can talk shit all we want, but if you guys don't buy pay-per-views, if you don't show up to fights, if you don't buy fight kits, you know, and really go out there and support this sport, we won't be around. So let's start with that. I always want to start with something positive. Let's start with that. But also know that if you buy one pay-per-view, the fighter that you're talking to, that you're saying that basically you own them because you pay their salary, a fighter has to be either a champion or a big enough name to get pay-per-view points. And let me tell you what that means. That a pay-per-view points mean that on average, a fighter that is either a returning champion that's defending his belt, or a guy that's like Conor or George St. Pierre, it really doesn't matter if they're fighting for a belt or not. They're going to get pay-per-view. They're going to start off at $1 per pay-per-view buy. So if you buy a $70 pay-per-view, we do love you and appreciate you, but know we get $1 out of that. And at $1, you have not just bought a share into my business, into my company, and and basically told me what to do and what not to do. That's not real. Secondly, when we're out in public, we're with our family, it's okay. For most fans, it's a once-in-a-lifetime moment. If you see a John Jones walk through, you see a Conor McGregor walk through, you may never see this person again. And we have given you guys that access in no sport. Tell me the time you've seen LeBron James walking through MGM Grand by himself. Or you've seen, you know, some Neymar or one of these crazy soccer players or baseball players. You don't really see it. So we giving you guys the access because you guys are so close to us. We got all these fan expos, all these autograph signings. We got all these different things where basically you guys have access to us. So we are okay with taking a picture. But know that when you say, oh, real quick, and I don't mean to bother you, or if you go into some type of story, that's going to take away time. Now, multiply that by hundreds. If I'm walking through the casino, and then, maybe not just me, just let's say who's the biggest star right now in the UFC? We got to say Conor McGregor, right? So if Conor McGregor can take a 10-second picture with 100 people, the time frame that it's going to take for him to get to his destination, which he may be getting paid for and may be an autograph signing, It's going to be a lot shorter than if it's a 30-second conversation, or if you don't have to really preface it, oh, I'm sorry, just one more, because it's really not just one more. You're not in control if 10 fans down the road see you wanting to take a picture. And also, sometimes people might not think they're available to take pictures. And then you take one, and then all of a sudden the line starts to generate. Like, all right, I see that he's taking pictures, let me get in line. So just come and say, hey, appreciate you guys. You mind if I get a picture? We are 100% okay with that. So that's just the picture stuff. So now that you guys know that, come up to any fighter. I mean, 99.99% you're going to get a positive reaction. Most MMA fighters come from humble beginnings, and they're going to be humble, and they're going to be actually honored that you want a picture with them. Last thing is the direct messaging. Unlike other sports, as I said before, we'll reply back to your ass. I know I will. I will dead ass reply back, especially if it's some bullshit. I don't do it to all of them, but I try my best. And you see, look at my feed right now. You see so many people from Russia, so many people from India, so many people from Brazil. I actually engage with my fans. And I'll go there, and I'll be like, hey, you know what? You said this about me. Somebody said, oh, Tyron, you keep pulling out of fights. And I sent them an article clip. And the article clip was entitled, Tyron Woodley, unfortunately, had to withdraw from the fight due to hand injury for the first time in his MMA career. For the first time, I've never, ever. If you guys recognize how many times I walked into my last 6 fights with an injury. Last 3 fights with injuries that maybe I should have, tuned my shit up a little bit more before I went in there. So as far as pulling out of fights, the reason why the UFC didn't call me and going crazy and snapping, because they know firsthand I've disclosed injuries to them. I've walked in there and I fought, and they known about it. And a lot of times I won. Darren Till, my shoulder was not completely healed after fighting Damian Maia. Had the surgery in December. Not December, I forgot when I had the surgery. But whenever I had the surgery, it wasn't very long before I jumped back in there. So, a fan hit me up today, and he was like, and he commented, and this is another thing. Don't comment bullshit stuff underneath a positive post. If I put up a post about my son, I just put up a post about a billionaire, went to a graduation, all male school, and he said, you know what? I'm going to pay everybody's student loans off. That's fucking epic. Don't hit me up on no bullshit and come down on my comments with that. Don't do that. That's dumb. That was an opportunity for somebody else to be displayed on something clutch that they did. Don't get underneath that comment, and don't send me a direct message talking bullshit. So then I sent him that article that shows that, hey, Tyron never has pulled out from a fight ever in his career. So if he did that, maybe it's serious. And the number one response we get, and some of you guys are going to hear this, and you know your ass and did it. You don't expect us to reply back. You don't expect us to even read the message. You don't think it's going to make it to us. I really don't know why you send the bullshit. But you send it, and we reply. I've had people call me nigger this, monkey this, hope your mama died. And I say, God bless you. And they go, oh, I'm sorry. I'm the biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. I'm sorry, man. I was just playing around. That's our number one reply we get. If you're the biggest fan, win, lose, or draw, you're going to have my back. If you've been down with me since day one and Strike Force and all this other stuff, you wouldn't come on my feed with no bullshit. Also recognize that we're human. We got feelings, we got emotion, and when you guys are saying bullshit about us and to us underneath our feed, we have sponsors and endorsers that are paying us based upon our marketability, based on our ability to control consumer behavior. So when you start making negative comments, now some bullshit happened. If I did something crazy, by all means, have at it. But when you come and you don't actually do your research, and you're ignorantly speaking or typing or commenting, you could be fucking our money up. So think about that. What if I came to your job, you work at the post office, and I walk in there not knowing anything about your job, not knowing anything that you've done, and I walk in there and I tell your boss, this guy right here is not good at doing what he's doing. He's not good at sorting mail. You should find somebody else. You should actually use this guy instead of him. And you get fired based upon that. That's what it sounds like when you guys are inputting, especially this day and age. Nobody does their own research. You know, everybody think they're a freaking WebMD. Everybody reads the comment, and they never do the actual research to see if the shit is real, to see if it's a merit behind it, to see if it's true. Nobody reads the newspaper anymore. Nobody watches the news. We see social media. Depending on who posts it, it's the law. Let Diddy post something. Ain't none of us going to contest it. Diddy post it, we're going to, boom, it's the real shit. And there's also people that we just assume that whatever they say is bullshit. I'll take our president, for example. President Trump say something, we automatically going to say, all right, he's talking shit. We're not even going to do our research. So it goes both sides. And I just want to share that with you guys because I don't want the fans to think that we don't appreciate. Sorry about that, son. I don't want the fans, and I'm getting a haircut today because I know I look all crazy. We don't want the fans to think that we don't support them in their pursuit. We know that $70 a month ain't a little bit amount of money. That's a big hunk of money. You might not have it that much. You know what I mean? Well, you might not be in a position where $70 a month is in your budget just to be milking out for a UFC fight. And because of your loyalty to us and to the sport, you decide to go out there and buy that pay-per-view or to buy that T-shirt. Them Fight Kid shirts is not cheap at all. I seen the tag on them. Or buy merchandise or go and take the time to follow us and look at what we were doing and make a comment or like a picture. It takes energy. You can spend the energy somewhere else. So, on this beautiful, beautiful sunny day, I want you guys to know I appreciate you. We don't mind the picture. Just get right to it. Hey, how you doing? You mind if I take a picture? Sure. Answer most likely, almost 100% time, and be sure. Let's say in a rush. And also recognize sometimes we may be in a rush. We may be in jeopardy of missing our flight. We may be late to a paid appearance. And don't give us such a hard time if we say, hey, sorry, I got to rush, man. I apologize. I love you. Appreciate you. And we dip out. Or if you want to take a picture with that person, walk with them. This is me. If I'm late somewhere, I still will take the picture. Just walk with me. Get your phone ready. Have your phone ready, too. Don't ask to take a picture and you got to unlock your code, change your camera setting, flip it over, and it takes 30, 40 seconds. Have your camera ready. Have the picture ready to be taken. And if I got to move somewhere quickly, just be willing to take a walk with me, take a quick selfie, and know we appreciate you guys. That's it. Just a little game, little free game today. And for you guys that want the update on what I'm going through, I'm in LA, just landed a minute ago. I'm going to see a hand specialist. Thanks to the UFC, I appreciate you guys. It's a lot of injuries that's in this sport. It's a lot of times where we yell at the UFC or we act like, oh, they doing this, that, and the other, and you hear a lot of negative stuff sometimes. But to be honest, my hand, I want to be able to function regular. I want to be able to snap. I want to be able to touch my hand to the pinky. I want to be able to pick my daughter up. I want to be able to zip my fucking pants. Outside of fight, just in normal life, I want to be able to function normally. And they're sending me to the number one guy in LA. So I flew out here to have it done. So shout out to the UFC for doing that. And, making sure that not only can I fight again, but I can function normally. And I'll be back, guys. Never ran from a fight. Fought the toughest of the toughest. Fought Robbie before when he was even a better version of what he is now. And I'll be back, whether it's me fighting Robbie or a different welterweight. You guys will see me back. I'm coming back for the throne. I'm coming back for the belt. And I'm coming back with a vengeance. So thank you guys for the support. If you guys want updates on my hand, I'll shoot them to you. If you guys want updates, thumbs up. If you don't really care, God bless you as well.